Full power. Engine's making power. Here we go. Right rudder, feet off the brakes. Airspeed's alive. There's 50. And we're going to climb out initially at speed. There's 54. With 150 feet, so let's push the nose over, start accelerating. There's 60, 65, flaps up. Fix the squelch. Fix our trim. And away we go. Hello again. So, what are we doing? Why are we flying this plane? Hopefully this video is not incredibly shaky. Why are we flying this plane? So my plane has been in the shop the last 6 months. So it's not that I haven't been flying. It's just that I've been doing a lot of flying with instructors to keep current, get a flight review, flew a sport cruiser. Obviously I'm back flying these little tiny Cessna 152s. Flown an Arrow a few times. Yeah, so I've been doing other things. None of it's really been noteworthy, or, you know, I don't typically record when I'm with an instructor, just sort of out of courtesy and that sort of thing. So this is East Canyon Reservoir. We're on our way to Morgan right now. So what's the deal with my plane? Well, my plane, they found a crack in the engine case, which meant the engine had to come off. And I did do an overhaul. I got the engine inspected and repaired as needed. Needed a few other things done, but put that all together, and I had to get the engine back. Well, I dropped off the plane at the end of March, early April, didn't get the engine back from the shop that specializes in engine overhauls until mid to late July. And then I also opted, since I was having all this extra work done anyway, to have a SureFly electronic ignition module installed in the place of the left-hand magneto on the engine. It's been a bit of a struggle getting that working. I don't think the issue is the SureFly, it's something about how it's being installed. So I've been working with the mechanic on that. Hopefully I'll get the plane back here sometime in September. Yeah, really September right now. So that's where that is. As you can see, the world is still on fire. We're on the east side of the Wasatch Range, and it is not super smoky. It's I call it somewhat smoky. You know, you can still see all the way down. I don't know how it's showing up in the video, but I can still see all the way down this valley. You know, it eventually turns into an opaque haze, but visibility's, I'd say, oh, I don't know, I can see all the way to that canyon over there, so visibility's at least 15 miles, probably closer to 20 miles. Plenty of visibility for what we're doing today. I don't see anyone on the runway, so we'll do a right cloverleaf here to end up in the downwind. Morgan County. traffic, Cessna 908, passing over midfield, 6,700 feet, we'll make a right cloverleaf entry for left-hand downwind at runway 3, Oregon.
Logan traffic, Cirrus 9 Tango X-ray, 13 miles east of the field, ascending through 8,000. Set up for 45, entries down 35.
Oregon enriching just a hair. I'll fly out from the field about a mile. And I can just about see the windsock behind us. Doesn't look like it's doing too much exciting. So here's the tricky part, is we need to continue descending, but we have rising terrain in front of us. Just actually really generally overall inhospitable terrain that I'm not a fan of being super low over. Fortunately, if we lose the engine, honestly, we just pitch it straight forward for that kind of cross slope in front of us. Looks like we're going to have a very, very slight tailwind from the right, if I'm reading that correctly. And that's actually just okay, because again, this has an upslope. Alright, power's coming out. Gas is on, undercarriage is down and welded. Mixture set and enriching. Props fixed, seatbelts and switches. Actually, we're either, no, that windsock actually looks like it's slack now that we're closer. So, doing 80 on downwind. Runway's kind of partway through the strut. Let's fix that trim. Looking for 70 initially. Oregon County traffic, Cessna 908, left-hand downwind, runway 3, Oregon. Alright, so there's the numbers, there's our key position, curb heat's on, we're at 1500 RPM. We're below flap speed, which is 85, bringing 10 degrees of flaps. We're looking for 45 from our landing, which is, I'd say, right about now. So let's turn base. And we're going to be looking for 65. Oregon County traffic, Cessna 918, left base, runway 3, Oregon. Heartbeat's on, gears down and welded, flaps 20. Gonna pull power out. I'm actually gonna go full flaps right now. Alright, we're looking for 60 full flaps, gears down and welded, props fixed. Oregon County, Cessna 918, final, runway 3, Oregon. Now, the runway is only 50 feet wide, so it looks further away than it actually is. Hey. It's a fairly steep approach. That's okay. I wouldn't call that the prettiest landing I've ever made. That's all right.